How's it going, guys? Sith Holocron from the Legends of Runeterra YouTube channel. How's it going? Hope you're all good. We have something quite cool and groovy. We've got this patch 1.2 balance updates, expedition, archetype changes, new personalization options. So in 60 seconds, we can pretty much show you what's going on in the new patch that goes live later on today. So it'll be kind of cool and groovy. This is on the out of cards site, and it's the full balance. Some are brilliant, some are mad, some are crazy, some of them are what, some of them are okay. But it's to try and make champions better. And stop the meta being swarmed out with champless aggro decks. So let's see what we get. So you can get him a free Rainbow Poro Guardian. He costs $0, completely free, and the cards will be updated in the database as soon as the images are available. 5 champion updates, 10 follow updates, 3 spell updates. Watchlist has Unyielding Spirit, the 8 cost You Can't Kill Me at All and Deal No Damage and all that nonsense. Pilfer Goods, which is too good for its own thing, and Nexus Damage itself. Personalization, Rainbow Poro, Arcade Board and Card Back, and 4 new emotes. So if you want to go to this website, you can see 60 seconds worth of. Do you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just do this and let it do what it needs to do. And I'll shush for. Hello, lovely lady. So let's get into this. They'll go live by the time you're opening your vaults tomorrow. They're pretty much having a good look to see that everyone gets to play on new versions as simultaneously as possible, no matter if you're playing on your phone or whatever. The exclusive Rainbow Guardian and Company emote for free. Just head to the store and purchase it. 0 coins. So we're just having a look at Rising Tides. Some things haven't worked, some things haven't been so good. Let's get to the nitty gritty, shall we? So, Vladimir. So his attack used to say for each other attacking ally, deal 1 to it and 1 to the enemy nexus. Well, it's now changed to for each attacking ally, drain 1 drain. Not deal, drain. So this patch is focused on number changes. And Vladimir's been falling short of the play rate, gameplay satisfaction, and champions residence levels. We strive in our champions, so we're making a more complex change by making Vlad's level 2 affect a drain. In addition to making Vlad feel even more like a life-draining battle mage, this change should provide Vlad decks with additional utility and a more exciting and impactful payoff. So I think this is quite good. He has to level up, for instance. So it's his level 2. And that's his new card for it, so that's kind of nice. 6/6 for the 5. I think Vlad's going to get a lot more play. I really do. He's a good character. He was the first champion I got 3 of. I really quite like him, so I'm going to be building a few decks probably with some of the undead. There's another character in here that has done quite well buff champion wise. You'll see him in a minute. Yeah, excited to see what Vlad brings to the table now. Here we go, Lady Karma. So Karma needs to be more difficult and more taxing. So at the minute she's 5, Well, no, she's not. She's going to be 6. She's going to cost 6. Um, it's going to make Karma Lux decks a lot harder to pull off on turn 5. Um, so I'll go back a cost to around 6 at the minimum. So is Karma Lux better? Probably not. That's a nerf, to be honest. An extra point. Is it a good nerf? Probably. Makes it a bit more honest. So there we go. Um, so her cost, see, and that's her updated one, but it will now be 6. I think this is awesome. So there's Shen. Really not really used. Barrier, great, but people don't use him too often. So what they've done is they've decided to make him a 3/5, and then he becomes a 4/6, which would be really good because he's a good character, and especially if he's supporting. So the person to the right on your attack screen gets a +1 as well, and so if he gets a barrier, he gets a +3 when he's leveled up. Which isn't that hard to do because he only need a few barrier spell cards. You'll have him leveled in no time. Now, Lady Vi, 5 mana to attack, but every card that you play makes her attack go up by 1. 5 health. Afraid not. She's going down to 4. She's overperforming. She's probably the best champion in the game. Other people will disagree. There are other champions. However, Vi's awesome. Vi is a really, really, really good stuff. Her baseline stats are rubbish, but most people kind of play at least 2 to 3 to 4 cards, and if you've got her in hand, all of a sudden she's making an absolute 10/5, and then she hits when she strikes for 10 the level up, and then strike a unit while attacking, you deal 5 to the Nexus. So her health has been dropped down to 4 because 5 health for 5 and as many cards as you can play to make her as hard hitting as possible. That's a good nerf. She is easily the best PNZ, but she still gets most of her power. You're just going to have to protect her more. And so when she levels up, she goes to 5. Now, here's the boy. Hecarim. His stat line, 6 mana, 4 attack, 5 health. Not bad. You attack, you get Spectral Riders. That's not bad either. But it's not really that great. So they've bumped the power between 4 and 5. Just right there. So now he's 6/5/5. I'm really interested in playing him. I think there could be an amazing Vlad Hecarim deck. I really do think there could be an amazing Vlad Hecarim deck. Now, I don't like this. I know it's Scout, but it doesn't do enough. Not for 5. So there's been a couple of huge Demacia nerfs, including Grizzle Rangers. So they're giving the dedicated Scout decks more viable options. So there's a buff to Remembrance when it pulls you a Great Thorn. So it's now a 5/5 for 5. That's pretty good. That's really, really pretty good now. Something to, and only a common as well, so not an awful lot of shards or coins. The little boy, the Grizzle Ranger, you've used to go straight for 4. Scout, bash him out, does 4 damage. He didn't really care. What you wanted him to do was take that and become a Badger Bear. Well, here's the thing, he's now a 3. He's a 3/1. So he's, if you could play Demacia, you were playing 3 of these and 3 Badger Bears and 3 Bannermen and a couple of Sergeants and the Bold Lady, and you're just having fun. You're just having fun, no matter who your champions are. You're just having fun. So, Scout allows that ranger to push a ton of damage, but people kind of, you're forcing somebody to go, I have to trade something here to stop this going in. he's so good that they've nerfed it. So now that the power is only 3 attack, but he still becomes a Badger Bear. Laurent Chevalier, challenger, strike another random challenger follower in hand. Health up by 1. Okay, he was far too fragile at that. I mean, everything kills a 1 cost. 3 for 2 makes him okay, but he costs 4. I mean, they're saying here that Demacia has seen a few nerfs in the patch. 4 for a 3 attack with 2 health. Well, let's look at this. So that's a 4 with challenger, and 3/2. Badger Bear was 3, 4/4, and they've dropped the power down to 3. So it's 3/3/4. What would you rather play? An extra one like this, or that? And I still think the Badger Bear is an automatic include, without even thinking about it. However, if you've been playing Zed, you love this card. It's the elusive 1 turn kill OTK. Put it on Zed. Put it on Fiora. Put it on anything. Bang, rally, bang, dead. You're just dead. So a lot of people don't like it because it's far too cheap. So you can put a Fiora out, or you can put a Zed out, and the next turn play this, and he's got 6, and you hit, and then you can rally and hit again, and it's just too much. So the early game potentials, they're gonna make it a 4 cost, 3 to 4, and that's quite good because now that makes it a hell of a lot harder for you to get smacked in the face with a standalone deck. So as it says here, it cuts off the ability to attack on round 3 with a 3 cost unit in a standalone combo. You can't do that. Now you're having to wait until at least round 4, maybe 5. Are standalone decks and 1 turn kill decks still there? Yes. What happens if they make cards that make you mana? They do. I wonder if there's anything in here about them. But here we go. And here's the nerf hammer. Legion Rearguard can't block, costs 1, 3/2 in every single aggro deck in the world. And it's just been destroyed. It's now the worst card probably in Legends of Runeterra. They've reduced the health to 1. So not only can't it block, everything kills it. Like Valfeast kills it. Withering Whale kills it. Little 1-drop things from everything. A spider kills it. This guy's face. Yeah. That's exactly what the face he pulled when he got told he only had half his health left. There's too much consistency in the Champless aggros. If you're throwing out all these kind of guys, if you get 3 of them out and get 9 damage before they die, that's awesome. That's awesome value. Problem is now with them being 1, they're taken out of every single deck that's Champless. And probably anything with Noxus in it now. No. It's awful. I mean, it's absolutely awful. It just gives them too much. For 1, it's not good. However, this is a great buff. So we've now got a 3/3/3 Kindly Tavern Keeper. So he only hit for 2, 3 health. They're now changing the power to 2 to 3. That's awesome for Failure. I mean, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So a 3/3/3 and heal your Nexus or an ally? No brainer, right? That's just an instantaneously really good include of at least a 2 of. Depending on the kind of deck that you're making with him, you've got tons of good stuff to go with. If you think you're going to be hit hard a lot, if that's what the meta's like at your tier, take 3 of. 2 of's probably enough, but we're getting that extra power. Now he hits hard. So he's like a veteran sergeant from Demacia. He hits hard. You just don't get the 4 Demacia 6 cost spell. Deep Meditation, play for 4, costs 2 less if you've cast 2 spells in the round before, and draw 2 other spells. Okay. Unbelievable. If you're playing like a Hermy Vi deck or anything that plays a lot of spells like Twisted Fate or just anything that it's all, even the one turn kill decks had tons of spells. This costs him 2 if you cast 2 the last round and you draw 2 other spells. Busted. Which is why they're increasing the price from 4 to 5. You know, even at the 4, it was too good. Like Ione has a whole ton of them. I like the fact that it's went up to 5. I think that's going to change an awful lot of the Hermdinger Vi deck things and the Lux Karma thing. Yeah, it's going to change a lot. It really will. Boom Crew Rookie down to 3. Standout. Every time he attacks, 2 to the Nexus. Even if you kill him, 2 to the Nexus. It's awful. Decreasing health puts it to 3. Which, you know, with Black Spear and Culling Strike and Glimpse and yeah, there's a lot of cards that will just kill a 3 right off the top of the deck. It isn't bad. Its price stays the same. It's 1/3. It'll probably still get put into burn-based aggro decks. Here's the one I'm devastated at. They wanted to buff the spider decks and Awaken Nerfs for crowd favourites in Frenchy Skitter, but this change overly pushed the raw efficiency of Brood Awakening. So as a 5, it summons 3 spiderlings, and then you grant all spider allies one attack, no health. They've made it 6, so it is too good as a defensive tool, as a like Swain and a Leith and all sort of let's go as wide as possible decks. This kind of stop Demacia and stop all this sort of stuff, and then go wide and then throw a big person in and off you go. The 6 makes this. I mean, it's still good, but now, you know, you'd be looking at round 3 without playing anything just to play this card, because you would get your 1 mana back after round 1, then you get 2, which puts it to 3. Yeah, so this is a round 3, and that's, you're not playing a 0 thing, nothing to get you the 3 out. And if you've got a couple of those quite quick little, you know, quick poros or filthy feathers and all that sort of stuff, kind of bashing you in for like 3 to 4 in between, I think it'll still be used. I just think people will have to, especially in a kill your own unit deck, as they say down here. You know, anything that wants to kill yourself, that's good. I like that, and it's slow. It still stays slow. Longtooth now. Now here we go. It's a 4 cost, 5 attack, 1 health, Overwhelm. But I don't know if I like the increase in health in this. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Could be. But could easily not be. It's now Term the Waters can now be played with an enemy unit in play. And this is a bug fix. Because it was doing that in game, and they've fixed that. But 5 attack 2. I mean, yeah. Well, they're saying especially in expeditions. Well, okay, yeah, but I wouldn't put this into any deck at all. I don't like it. Monkey Idol, I think it's terrible. 0 for 5. You know, it's, when do you play it? What's it good for? It's no Braum. It costs 3. Next. This is kind of cool though. Slotbot is rubbish. Like, very few people played it, or if they did, they were doing it for the meme. But for every card you draw last round and then you shuffle the stats, this could be quite good. So it's going to be, he starts off with 0 attack and 3, but it's now going to start with 1 power and 4 health. And then if you get a couple more, you're then getting more health I just think that it just I, I'm going to make a deck out of this. I think this could be my meme deck. I um I like them, and if we get a whole load of cheap spells and stuff that allow you to draw more, I think that this could fit into a really good deep deck. I really do. So there you go. It's just the watch list. Unyielding Spirit. Oh good god. So I mean, Unyielding Spirit is just hateful, like in every single shape of way. You know, it's a burst effect, right? Um, so it goes straight through. Grant an ally I can't take damage or die, costing 8. I mean, that's just stupid. I mean, it is. It's did the game designers go? I know what's really good. Let's make this person an undying zombie monster mummy from hell. No, no, thank you. I have seen people double up on Demacia, then hit the other card, and the next turn, then double the stats again, and he ended up with like a 24/24 health Badger Bear, which is just unbelievable. But they have a watch list, and Unyielding Spirit is in it. Pilfered goods and card stealing. Um, Pilfered goods is good, but it's too high. And draw multiple cards is more likely to create the stole the perfect card. So they're looking at maybe kind of getting rid of that. Um, the Unyielding Spirit, as you can see on the screen, quick numbers change is more likely just to push the card out of playability rather addressing it, so they're watching it while considering it. Nexus damage and rising tides, so pirates and plunder and knocks and siege and all that sort of stuff. There's been a problematic overload, and they're looking into it as well. Karma Ezreal, um, Karma has been fixed, which is this one. Where she be? She's going to cost 6 now. And Ezreal, thank you so much for going all the way up there. Leave her be. So, will something come with these two? Probably. I would assume so. Who knows? Um, so that's everything that's sort of in here at the minute, and they're all updated. Yep. Riptide Rex is still, yep. So there he is. There is the Rainbow Poro Guardian and a little emote, which is pretty cool. There's a new board. Pixel power-ups and chiptune chimes. You heard that in the video. Sounds pretty good. That is the new back for it. And here are the new emotes. So there's Driving and Elise. I'm pretty sure they're going to get downloaded quite quickly. Change to expeditions. I don't really don't know too much, to be honest. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I like it. I like the fact that every other second Tuesday we're going to get a total hot fix and nerfs and all that sort of kind of carry on. Guys, go into this, have a good read at it yourself, and I will see you guys. Oh, I've got to keep him. He's so cute. Look at this. Yep, he's going in every deck I own. Right, guys. Sith Holocron here. Keep playing Legends of Runeterra. It's a hell of a good game. And until I see you next time, keep playing card games. See you in the next video. All the best. Bye bye.